It's funny because I thought you heard me when I was celebrating after I hit that shit last night. It was like 12:30. It's like, let's go. Hey, that shit was hilarious though. I wish I could have recorded my reaction as that shit was progressing in the fourth quarter. Because really, I hit that bitch because LeBron fouled Steph. They was losing, and LeBron fouled Steph at the end, and he hit 2 free throws. That shit put me over.
Wow.
He was the last nigga.
So you thought you were gonna lose it, man, until then.
I was like, there's no way LeBron just fouled Steph, man, because Steph the point guard. You feel me? LeBron is the three.
Oh yeah, Brock. They've won a couple of their own.
Turn around, this nigga, it say they get a point. I'm like, man, ain't no way, because it'd be kind of late on ESPN. That should be delayed. I was like, ain't no way this Steph Curry that just hit that free throw, man. That bitch said Steph Curry hit free throw 1 or 2. I'm like, oh shit. I saw I had my hand up just like this. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, but this the NBA, man. They might fuck around and have Steph miss this second goddamn free throw, man. Next thing I know, they say that nigga hit free throw 2 or 2. My shit green. I want my money now. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So.
And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard.
Damn, hold on. Let me know my depth chart real quick. Fucked it up. My bad, G. He put me on the 32nd. That's crazy. Crazy work. It's cool, though. Me, I have my hand up. I just won the Super Bowl, man. Free throw 1 or 2. I was like, man. I had my hand up because I was celebrating a little bit. I was like, you can't celebrate too early because that motherfucker come up and say Steph. This Steph free throw got down 2 or 2.
So you only needed 1 or you needed both?
I needed them both.
On the give, this is Irving.
But he still hit another free throw though, so he was supposed to get 6. I had him at 6, over 6, but he got 9. So he actually did more than he was supposed to do.
Spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Good. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator,
they can't tell
2
me
alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in
I'm
order to get that ball
starting
off.
to chat
Credit the
tonight,
defense for forcing the incompletion.
Well, chat. Here we go. My picks, chat.
Here comes the
$50 for the entry. Chat.
Regular. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker.
Damn, we said them in
Just got it away
dogs.
before the hit, but the pass winds up
What is this,
incomplete.
mid blitz?
It's going to be 3rd down.
It's motherfucking mid
And
blitz.
this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Good.
That's why I stay in the bench.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. He has the first over the middle. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Boy, to the fuck house to lay down,
The
man.
Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle.
Come here.
Green grass ahead.
I'm in the red.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him.
Don't get him hurt.
And this run just
Be the first injury on Madden, man.
Tackle at midfield. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition.
Damn, I didn't even know niggas would get hurt on Madden.
Every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That shit not open. That's a pick. Oh my, they cheated.
And he's got it.
It's okay.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
What else? I don't know.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain.
That's my time in the bottom.
They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and short. Here's Purdy.
That's a good kill.
That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
McCaffrey. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece.
It's a dog fight.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started.
My offense fucked up for real. I said my offense fucked up for real.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Has him on the quick hitter.
Oh my goodness. Give me ankles.
The 33-yard line before it stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's
Damn,
enough
I
for
got
the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Oh no, that's cool. I see.
Here's the give to Irving. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Right back to Irving now. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Third down, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Handoff headed right, Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are going to take over after the interception. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the 49ers beginning their drive here. Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined, that brings up 2nd and 10.
See how I have respect for you, bro?
And that penalty is going to go.
You let me change my motherfucking roster, man.
It's 1st and 10 again. Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Purdy on 1st down. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, hit
Got
that.
a use check, and it's complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun is Purdy. Throwing this back in the end zone.
That's a pick. Thank you.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'll run this bitch again. Fuck it.
Regular.
I'll run this bitch again. Fuck it.
Run. What's up?
1st and 10. It's Mayfield.
Oh, he dropped
That
it.
one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So God
Trying
dropped
to
it.
find Mike Evans with that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Look at him backed up. Backed up now. Passing the ball.
Hey, alert 33.
Let's go on this shit, man.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Run it again. Fuck it.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch is made down the right
Oh, I
sideline.
could have kept going.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hurry. King. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. And that one's
Drop
going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hurry. Point it right. Hey, alert. Up. What's up?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Drop it.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Regular. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. Throwing for the end zone.
TD.
Has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Mike Evans
It's a
with the
TD.
touchdown. On his Chase
That's a
McLaughlin
fucking head tackle.
Right down the middle, it's
We call it an HTT, man. Head tap touchdown, man.
Now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Gonna be with J Mine serving Eric.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Whoa. Grand hustle. Whoa. Really?
Play clock ran all the
Going
way
with the
down
delay
there.
games, my boy. The next one, I'm not declining.
That one on the offense, but declined, so we will indeed head to halftime. And on to Orlando for our halftime report from Jonathan Coachman. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Here's Purdy to throw. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle in that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's trying another one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flipped the field.
Man, they want to show that little glitch. He didn't catch that one.
Purdy setting up that play action. Gets it to his fullback. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
Glitch or not?
That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He breaks a tackle.
Dang.
Fights across for the touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
You know, McCaffrey was looking
Christian
like that.
McCaffrey, the touchdown. So
Over
they
2,
punted
buddy.
in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from
Over
tying
2.
this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game
Okay,
in the
respect.
4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the
Respect,
uprights.
respect.
And the 49ers get it back to level. 15 all now. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Set to return this. Trey Palmer. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
Got to shape the
That's
computer.
good yardage with a new set of downs.
Shape the
That's pretty
computer,
good
man.
right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Once again, Irving. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Offense in the hurry up here.
This first gonna come easy.
Irving on the inside give.
Oh my goodness. Goodbye.
They cross the 40 on a nice run.
Goodbye.
20.
You want some fucking house to lay down, man.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going into the 4th quarter.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They stick with McCaffrey.
I'm here.
What a
Fucking
hit.
here.
He
Look at the
gets
linebacker
flattened to the
good.
ground. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th.
Oh, yeah, he finna go ahead and lose 5, man. Oh, no, it's too late now. Oh, yeah, time up. I give you a chance. All right, bet.
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. Everyone was set
Yeah, I'm
and
just gonna
at the
keep
line.
giving
The
you
quarterback
shit.
just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Back to throw it. Brought in by Ayu.
Oh my goodness, you gonna correct some shit.
Shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Got kicked for grief. Pay attention to the game, man.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field.
Don't be the J1 serving there.
Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they get this to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket.
That nigga didn't move it.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down carry for Barkley.
Oh,
yeah. Some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about
good.
38.
Should have kept the hurry up.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And
they're going to take a hit.
This one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Dancing to his left.
Oh, that's big. Thanks. Nice drive.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take over.
Oh, damn. I got bro turned down. I didn't even know that.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber.
An
opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in
my
my mind that
even
he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon.
Oh, get out of there, Bucky. You know you're too small to touch that ball like that, man.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll stay on
shit, if you're going to give it up like this, we ain't going to do nothing but take it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, that was really like, that was no patience right there. No patience.
Comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Wait, celebrated was crazy.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage. And don't you think
it wasn't even a user alert? Why would you celebrate?
Catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early. I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
This is Smith to the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Oh, my goodness.
Go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's like deja vu.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts.
Nice.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Bravo.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The call
dark
for
for
Nick
him.
Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And that is going to be caught.
That's nice.
Moves the lead to 8-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Get off me. He didn't get the first.
Down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The first is different.
Mayfield to throw it.
Fuck it, we'll take it.
This thing deep right sideline.
You feel like about to stay.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you
They said go for this.
like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a
Said go for this 100%.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield, forced out to his left.
They said go for this 100%.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down.
That's how you find a fucking dot out there.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Here's Mayfield.
TD.
Caught. It's Chris Godwin.
So, TD.
Chris Godwin, 33 yards. And the Buccaneers are back within a couple of the lead. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for
nothing
2.
to something, man. Just like that.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
He dropped it. Cade. Come on, Cade.
No good. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Something like that. That should have been hit for real. Nobody in react.
Giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Eluding the pressure right. Airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken.
Wow. It's crazy how these niggas just continue to run downfield. And nobody's behind.
Explosive 38-yard pickup.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason.
Like, look, he just running. Like, these niggas literally just sprinting downfield.
Defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. Able to
That's crazy.
Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's crazy. Levante David versus Saquon and hit the button and they let him shake me.
41 yards.
That's cool though.
And the Eagles are able to
I get it.
their advantage.
They just won a Super Bowl and shit. I
Offense
understand.
staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Buying time to his left. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Look, that blew the shit out there, didn't it?
Risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
That's not word.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out.
They keep backing these niggas up like this.
Double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Why keep backing these niggas up like this, man?
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Keep backing these niggas up, man.
Now Mayfield.
Oh, I was late on it. That's a late read.
he says this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mayfield now.
Man, you got 30 niggas coming. It's okay. Never seen it before.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
Let me see it again.
Pick up the first down.
Same blitz.
What? You're likely going to have to.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Working the middle.
You see it again. Same blitz.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of
Bring
the 10.
blitz.
First down, here's White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mayfield keeps it
out right there. It's crazy.
He's over for the touchdown. Baker Mayfield, as the first half is winding down, and the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fuck it, we'll do the 20.
And they'll opt
Appreciate
not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this
Play
will
smart
come
football
out to the
here.
20. The
Saquon shit with 13
to
seconds.
begin their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Steps away to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know
yes, sir.
Pretty darn well, don't we?
It was called a tightrope right there. Big tightrope.
Always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
Ain't doing it to take 1 little yards. That's all we're going to do.
Picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
So still not going to get stopped.
Once again, it's Irving.
Just ain't enough people over there, man.
Well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing,
bring the
not
blitz.
abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking
ain't like
to
none
what
of
works
this.
for you and continuing to have faith
None
in
of
it.
that.
And the running game is starting to pay off.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They'll go up the middle with White. Good move at the 30.
Gone. We are fucking gone.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24
Shake the computer, man.
First. Play fake. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
Oh, get up in there, Baker.
Completion.
And he'll be brought down right on the
Fuck
edge
it is, old Baker.
about the 1-yard line.
All right, I'm gonna throw.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
Damn.
He had him.
That's
He was
crazy,
open,
bro.
but he couldn't get it to him. It's
What,
incomplete.
one?
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd
Bring
and
that
goal.
gun back
Let's
out.
see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they
Bring that little
didn't
gun
get
back out, man.
it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Yes, sir. Is that your catch, man?
Touchdown, Tampa
Yeah, though.
Bay. Trey Palmer.
User shit.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bucs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Britton
make him
coming to
fumble.
bring it out of his end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. Already at the line, this
heavyweight
Philly
bout right
offense
here,
set
man.
to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
Oh my God. This Saquon shit is juice, boy. It's all good. It's all good. We ain't worried about no quick points, man. That's what we want to see right here. We want to see what you're going to do after you score. Type shit. And that bitch ain't. Come here. Not this time, son. This time, that might have hurt him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be
Did a man right though.
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Baker going to give it to Irving. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Baker changing the play at the line. On third down, they go with Irving. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Just had to show him we're running, man. That's all. We got to hold another down to work with. We're good. We're good.
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth
We're
down.
good.
Pass taken in.
We gone.
His big tight end.
We fucking gone. That's 92 speed right there, man.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 67 yards. And the Buccaneers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate.
This time.
And they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Shit, not going down like that.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley.
It's okay, you can have that.
One tackle, but it slows momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last.
You know what this is right here.
And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
We didn't know that. I ain't gonna hold. 4th inches.
No. He's short by maybe
he tired.
a foot, maybe.
Try him again now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to get that.
We need that ball for him.
Out of the backfield. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
They say they better put somebody else in.
From the gun, here's a run by
shit get ugly. Put somebody else in.
To pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And all the running backs yellow, man. All the boys change the colors, man.
Up the middle with Barkley.
All the boys tired.
At the 50 after a short gain of 2. An important one here. No
Need
doubt.
something else.
3rd and 4. Back to throw.
That's a good catch. You want to call time out? He's a trash shot. Certified.
They'll look to throw.
Damn, attack the ball.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
Yeah, come on.
Pickup of 8.
We'll call you a timeout.
2nd down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Being chased out.
Ball game, good shit. Good fucking shit. I got nothing but respect for that. That's a good game.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed.
That's a good motherfucking game right there, but he had to do everything in his power to win out.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
We'll take this bitch back, fuck it. Well, give me a block.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
He a real. It's a real nigga right here, man. It's a real nigga right here.
One last shot for Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete.
GG's.
So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
That Saquon shit goes crazy, bro.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Yeah, for 152 is just insane.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Underway in Buffalo.
Bro, not loading, man. I keep driving for you till I went. Oh, he done.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now,
network
you call
issues.
plays that won't make mistakes.
Is he gonna make it? I don't think he's gonna make it, y'all. Y'all know this the Ravens right here. Grand Hustle, baby. This the Kings right here. Got to know wifey.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland.
Play like kick, like ride. Maybe with a man serving every.
Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
He definitely coming out to run this bitch though.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Oh, he's going to air it out
Damn.
right away.
Round, so boys.
And it's knocked away.
Do that big beat.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary.
Do you think?
That can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Do you think? That was almost a pick, but do you think though?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Jackson now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Michael Dean got real speed out there, man.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Sure.
Henry up the middle. He'll get only 3 there.
Yeah, the Rex and shit, man.
The 3rd and 7 ahead.
They never seen a nigga hit Derrick Henry one-on-one like that. Except me.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
What he was thinking with that catch, he should have just served him.
Popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game.
Like that.
Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He caught that? Wow. Caught that and it wasn't picked.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, come on.
Jackson. To the right side.
Didn't get him hurt. Need him for the rest of the game now. It's only the 1st quarter, but
another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Just walk around this bitch in the red, man.
Now a handoff, but this is going to go the other way. A reverse.
They made me react so late.
Yardage, but a decent gain there on the trickeration.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Running from the gun with Henry.
Yeah.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Crappy dude, man.
A whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper
places
and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, that's a flex, man. Nigga, your ass barking from the inside.
A toss left. Henry.
Yeah, we all here.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
They be on that powder gun. You know, they don't be hearing that shit for real.
But no, like when they're sitting on the porch and he starts.
2nd and 7.
Get that motherfucker, put it inside or something. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing and change that damn behavior because I need a bark collar.
No, for real. I couldn't even shock collar for real.
It really ain't hard.
So they accept the
shit
penalty,
out
of course, and push the
and they own it
offense
too.
backwards a bit.
She be looking out of it every time I see her. Like
On that shit.
Hey, Ozzy, sit on. Alpha, sit on.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that will be taken in by Andrews.
Good stop.
Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Still went for 2 though.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
I'm definitely going for 2.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A run up the middle with Irving.
Yeah, the center just got abused this
in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mayfield off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. In motion, the tight end. Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh, that was a lame pass. Oh, what the fuck? You couldn't throw that shit no higher. It's cool though. We ain't gonna argue with it.
It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
That flat ass throw.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
The glitch kick is wild.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
We'll take one
out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Mayfield looks to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Mayfield now. He completes it right side to White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And again, it's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans.
You left the hell about that time. Hear that song? Throw shit short one time, then overthrow this nigga the second time. Interesting.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Definitely not worried. They're good.
Mayfield.
And then he just hit the man downfield.
Okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish.
Hit him in the middle of his route. With a bump from 20 yards down the field. That's cool though. We get this first.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
We get this first for sure.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. This is White. And he gets it to the 32.
We get this first for sure.
First down. Now Mayfield.
Oh, throw the ball.
He's out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Mayfield to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. His pass caught at the 4. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in
that's a dumb play.
yardage. So I would think
it's
that
okay,
at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer
than half his pass
attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They run straight ahead here with White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw.
Okay.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Poke over there.
Just what they need, electric offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Point it right. Hey, alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Trey Palmer, 28 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
Oh, my. It's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
They was bumping the ball in the end zone. ball in the air, man. Our user game good, though.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. And with the play clock at 5.
You ain't got to call no timeout, bro. I was going to decline the game.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here.
Appreciate the timeout, though.
Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. A handoff, running left.
Everybody got blocked. Everybody got blocked.
He'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, thank you. What the fuck? Oh my God, bro. That's a pick.
Back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're back even further.
Inside handoff, Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
We didn't let bro get away with a pick like that.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And now a give, but this is going to be a reverse. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And he's going to miss this. That's crazy.
Justin Tucker in a big spot.
He's going to miss this shit. It's crazy.
Make it a 2-score game.
Oh, let's go.
It's blocked.
Love the effort there.
We here.
To get a field goal
it's a fucking block.
In this situation, because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there, It's now a two-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now you give your team
user
more
timing.
than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them setting the tone and picking up their defense.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Shit different, huh?
Ball spotted at the 45.
This shit hella different.
Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll get
this shit went from what it was to what it is right now.
Right at midfield at the 50. On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
Oh,
and
they acting like he's slow as that shit.
2nd down. Mayfield going to switch things up here.
They might have jumped the gun just then.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33.
And a little bit of everything.
Mayfield on play action.
Oh, this shit different, huh?
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They will run with White out of the shotgun.
Damn. That glitchy ass shit,
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Mayfield. And he just chucked it out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Mayfield.
That's TD. This shit different now.
Buccaneer touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in
the motherfucking comeback, man.
Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Probably come out in the
Jackson to throw.
Oh, pick. Thank you. Oh, my. Bro.
That would have sealed
it.
Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
He just threw me the game just then, and y'all ain't let me.
Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark
Say
from
less.
start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
That's a pick. Thank you. One of them got it. Give me one on. GG's, my boy.
Plans, it is intercepted.
Hit the concede defeat button. That nigga cut his shit off. Fuck the concede defeat button.